Thank you, Celia Avila-Rauch, for this interview, for the book launch, Innovation and Collaboration in the Digital Era. You are very important because you are supervising me. Everything I am talking about emotional intelligence is inside the book, but as well, we were working together to analyze what is happening from business sides, from the psychology part. So you are, I think, with me in the chapter 4, 9, and 10, and I think overall the whole book. What is so important, emotional intelligence for innovation?
We need to think about, thank you, Harald, for inviting me to talk about, and of course, it's your book. You have the knowledge about innovation, technology, and so more in the different topic as me. But of course, innovation, we are talking about people, we are talking about technology, we are talking about teamwork, we are talking about things that they are connected with emotions. I think innovation is an idea, is something has to be done, has to be transformed, has to be precise, but it's about also people, no? The people who is doing this innovation is a person, is a human being, and this emotions are always working together, and you cannot avoid it. And some of people, okay, when we are professional, no, we are very cognitive, we rationalize what we are doing, but the point is emotion is there and is affecting somehow or not, depending you professional. But innovation is the creation, innovation is development, is implementation, is a process, is a service, and you try to improve the efficiency. I'm talking about this because then it's important to know this, efficiency, effectiveness, and the competitivity about the things. And the most important situation the most important in the emotional intelligence and innovation is the strategy of decision making. And I think this is in innovation and emotional intelligence is all about the decision making. This is a huge point in this topic.
Yeah, and when we are doing innovation, we decide as well, we have the creativity part, like having ideas, but at the end we have to select which ideas and the prototypes and what we are going to bring to the market. And as well the part of investment for working hours, for economic, financial investment, and this is the decision making you are talking about, or how do you?
Yeah, but because we are, the decision making is, and the point is, you're more in the emotional way, no? Is this we are talking about behavioral, organizational behavior. We are talking about behavioral science. We have human knowledge and everything. Because for me, the point is innovation is a tool or is something. But the person is doing this, use the innovation, or is a part of this process. And the decision making is you need to say, okay, now, or you need to stop, or need to be okay, because we can speculate a lot, not the whole time, and then we are starting brainstorming, but not in the concrete, and not in the putting the things in a situation. And then you need to let go and remember that everybody has a different perception. Everybody has a different opinion. Everybody's correct, but we need to put everything on the paper, and we need to find a solution. Then we need the decision making for this.
Yeah, it's when you have an issue and you are looking for solutions, and then you are working together to do this. But as well in the entrepreneurship journey, like we discuss as well in the book, when the things are not working out, like this frustration, and you have to make the decision to continue or to stop, as well is part of this frustration, motivation, this kind of balance, all these emotions to make this decision to go or not to go. And as well, when you design technology, from the part of to understand the emotions this technology and this interface is bringing to the user when they are using this technology. And as well, how when we are building this technology or programming, designing, as well the state of the emotions we are. influence a lot the result?
I think yes, of course. When you try to do something, and now you're thinking in your perspective and your position, you have the own perspective. And then the point is, you are dealing with your own frustration, you are dealing with your own anxiety, you are dealing with your own stress. And because you are dealing with yourself, you think everything is okay. But the point is not like this, because sometimes it can provoke that the person is so frustrated that I don't want to go forward with the tema, or I let go very, very fast, or I try to ask many people and I'm doubting about everything. And all of this stuff is working against your project or against your goal. And the point is, we need to be conscious. Thinking, thoughts, and emotions are coming together. Emotion is first, and the thought is second. Again, we need to understand the emotion to rationalize what happens. But the point is, in the cognitive, no, you know what to do because you are training, you are professional, you know everything, but not everything is so clear. And the point is, lack of frustration, when you cannot tolerate the frustration in your own, is a drama, because when someone is criticizing you, you are not in the defensive or anxiety. Everybody has anxiety, no? Because if you are not anxious, you are a psychopath. But between illness or anxiety in the sense of excitement could be positive. And I think it's very important that everybody knows somehow where you are in your emotions, what happened, no, which emotion is in the situation, or put the right emotion in the right situation to develop yourself better and the product or the situation.
Yeah, you were mentioning like emotional intelligence is not about telling everything about your life or to everyone and how you're feeling. And can you explain this? And as well, what is emotional intelligence?
Emotional intelligence is a skill, and is defined as not the human, the person can have a sense of what happens with me, understand what is going on, the feeling of others, my feelings, how to manage these feelings, how to be in the reality, and how to modify the situation. I think the emotional intelligence is a tool, help you to communicate better, can help you to have more resilience, or the empathy, the senses. I need to know what happens at the other part. I need to know what happens with my colleague. I need to know, but not in the sense to dig in what happens. And now I know yourself, and I trap you in your vulnerability. Is emotional intelligence is to feel what happens with me and how to go forward. And the point is, for many people, is there are meetings and then they are talking about my situation now. And the point is not a psychotherapy group, or it's not about we want to discover why this project is not functioning. Is because you have a problem with I don't know, alcohol, with your husband, with your neighbor. It's more about is, if I feel under pressure, I need to deal with this pressure. And then the emotional intelligence is helping you to deal with pressure, with situations. Maybe I'm very scared, but I see that my boss maybe is angry with me because I don't know. And the point is, all this stuff is every day in the everyday life. And then I think it's very important that we are aware. And I would like to talk a little bit about this mood meta.
Yeah.
That everyone can understand that the point is not that we are coming in the office and everybody is telling how we feel like and no, it's nothing negative. But the point is, I can say, no, I'm angry because the tramway is not coming. And now you are excited, you are a little angry, then you self need to put you down. Say, okay, we are in a meeting, we are not looking for solution, or maybe I'm so excited because I have a wonderful idea and I need to accept that the other one has a different meaning. And when I'm so excited and the other one is criticizing me, maybe it's not criticizing me, but I'm not in the mood to accept a conversation, to accept an interaction. I'm more in the mood to not defend myself. And I think this is the point about emotional intelligence. And in innovation, is always uncertainty, no? Because
to manage uncertainty, totally.
and I think this is the point, because you are I show this, probably you can see it, no? And we have this.
Yes, the mood meter, yeah.
And the mood meter is telling you that you need to put these emotions in this creation. And the point is, of course, in the red one and the blue one, when we are not in vertical, is a task oriented. No, the people has to be in this area, because we need to go forward. We need to do something. And then when you are much in the sense of aggression, you cannot see clear. And innovation is not happening in aggression. Innovation is happening in the blue one. It's not because you are depressed. No, it's the sense of you are in the low energy to understand. We need to prove, we need to check, we need to be responsible, we need to be conscious. And then the other one, red one, is we do it. Hey, we need to do this, we need this courage, we need to be decisive, we need to be goal oriented. But then they are going parallel, not the brainstorming. The yellow one is the sense of yellow, because it's enthusiastic, it's excitement. We can dream, we can pull, we can, this is very important. Then I think it's for everyone, when you know where you are, it's better the communication. But sometimes many people, no, is telling you, I'm not so creative because I'm more in the blue one, in the sense, yeah, but you can also express. No, we are now in the brainstorming. Don't be afraid that everybody is so intelligent, so funny, so wonderful. And the point is, no, it's no, everybody has to say something to say, but we need to know, if we want to do the business, we need to put every emotion or the group of emotions in the right position. And I think this is very important. And also clear, if we are in the yellow one, we are more in the relationship. We are not communicating funny and everything, or not funny, but the point is more our relations is not about innovation. Innovation has to be in the other one, in the sense that this wonderful idea in the paper, and proving and accepting also comments. And this one, I hope it's a little clear for everyone.
Yeah, totally. And what is the element of emotional intelligence for creativity and innovation that is described in the book? So creativity is more into the yellow, we can say, and to make it happen, more into the green, to the content. And how is, because you mentioned now in the part of the anger and sadness, yeah, to simplify a bit, into the red and the blue, is more one, the red one is more to kick off, not to have this energy, yes, to kick off the drive. The sadness, the blue part is more into the let's see what, no, you know, like make it a bit more conscious of what you are doing. So creativity and innovation could be in the yellow and green, or how do you see this?
The creativity, of course, in the yellow. The green is more the business. I think is to put in the market all these things we go through. No, we started with a red one. We are going to the yellow one, and then in diagonal to the blue one, because the last one is the green. It's the sense of everybody agrees somehow, and we have a product, and then we have to sell it, and then you need to negotiate. You need to be calm. You need to be not calm in the sense of everything is wonderful. Green one is in the sense everything has a sense. No. Yeah. But I think the creativity has to be in the yellow one, because you need to, this enthusiasm need to be, no, my idea is, the point is we are bringing things, no, on the paper, and everybody has something to say. But sometimes it's very difficult, because no, it's, we need to understand the innovation. The person is in innovation is more centered in the reality, is not so far away. And then please is a compliment, no? This is you need to try, but it's not to take it negative or say you have a different position. Is everyone, if I know I can be creative, I can tell you. But the point is, some people, they are not in the position because they think emotional intelligence is the sense you have everything under control, and you have. But the point is, no, it's not about controlling, manipulating, and putting these things. Is the point is how I feel and how we can dialogue, and how we can interact, how we can communicate. I feel not secure because in the blue one, what you say is not possible. Then we need to talk about this. And this is a point. The creativity is more in the yellow one in the sense of this power, but the blue one is innovation has to be in the blue one because we need to do something better.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's the point of to be critic with what we are doing,
Yes,
not to accept everything as it is
No.
possible, and flying cars everywhere or drones coming to bring packages. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's very good for imagination, but really do we want like like packages dropping from the sky?
Yeah, but
like, and all the noise of the drones. I think like we have sometimes to be super critic about if this is matching our values or the future we want to have. And this is where the critic sense of this emotion or this mood we need to know to select the ideas could be very, very beneficial. And to know which kind of mood we need in which kind of situation.
Yes. And we need to manage it. For example, noise, you need to know the law. You need to know that it's not that people are, oh my God, you are boring. It's the sense, no, we need to think about, because noise is something we are doing something for humans or for the environment.
For the planet. Yeah, totally.
And then you think, yeah, this is a nice idea. And then probably in your concept is everything wonderful in your brain, but you need to tell someone, and the other one needs to understand, and the perspective and the perspective, and then your also your personality, how you take the things, or personal or not personal. It's a lot of things, but the point is, it's with emotional intelligence, everything is going quickly or fast, because now, okay, I'm here, I'm changing, I'm trying to put my mood in the right position, and then for everybody has to be okay. And I think,
let me know.
No, and I think one of the points of this, in the innovation entrepreneurship, is when we are talking about also emotional intelligence, we are talking about empathy. We need to know that empathy can be cognitive or can be affective. And then when you are in innovation mood, you need to use more the cognitive empathy, because I need to understand what the other one say. I cannot guess what you want or what you feel now, because it's not about this, it's about to understand. And I think empathy is very important, because I try to understand you, but I'm not putting you in your body. Is okay, and we can discuss, we can talk about this is more in a respectful position. Then resilience, of course we need resilience, because we need to go forward. We need to understand that, okay, it's not personal, we need to focus, what is the solution? And all these things are very important. Then also your self-esteem is not please about perfection. Is the point is, when we are trying to explain something and no one understands what you want, then try to change something. Try not think, oh my God, everybody's thinking, generalizing or with thoughts or your beliefs, again, the situation or prejudice. Is the point is, no, we need to have self-esteem in the sense, okay, you need something for me, I need something for you. We take the time, if not the time, because my mood is not the time now, then we go, later, we try later. And I think it's also respect, it's also dignity. I think is the emotional intelligence really is a tool, and it's not about to discover something special that everybody can manipulate you, everybody can hurt you. No, it's more the sense, it's we go to make the product visible and clear.
So the last question is about the entrepreneurship journey, because in entrepreneurship there are a lot of emotions, of frustrations, lack of motivation, lack of trust. How all of these emotions could be explained from more emotional intelligence perspective? This is all at the end channeled to resilience, or how do you see it?
I want to read a sentence of David Caruso. I tell you, because I think it's perfect for this. And he's describing this, the point really, that when we are, I'm not finding, sorry, I tried. I wanted to read exactly, but it's not coming. That if you are aware, not about your emotion, you are aware to communicate what you want. I think it's important that you can better understand. No, yes, if we can manage our emotions, we increase the chance that our decisions will be more effective and our lives more adaptive. When I'm talking about adjustment or the adaptation, it's not an unsubmitted, no? And I think in the point in the entrepreneurship, when you are starting, you are in this modus excitement. Wow, everything is wonderful. And everything is different. You are going very quickly in the frustration, because you are thinking, oh God, I'm making mistakes, and the interpretation is very high. Then, of course, anxiety, is what happens when I make a mistake and everything is awful, or I offend someone, or someone has the same idea and I didn't see it. And also the stress, because you need the money, you need the sponsor and everybody, or you lost a little the trust, because everybody's telling you a story and then at the end it's not coming. And all these emotions are working very high. And this is the point, you need to manage it. For this reason, I think it's very important. Manage emotion is not controlling your emotions and not repressing. It's a sense, okay, it's not nice. I'm not the happiest person now in this moment. I need probably 3 hours to overcome this. But this is, in fact, this is the point that we need to understand, that in the situation, we are dealing with my emotion, with your emotion, probably the other one to have a profit, in your company, and you think this is a profitable company in the world, but for the other one, the priority is different. It's not the wonderful product you are giving, it's my priorities, other one. And all these things play a huge role. And I think it's very important that you can know what happens with you and can better, not in the conversation, or I am more goal-oriented and know what happens and I don't take personal, and then you are more focused in the solution. I hope you have the answer. No, I think this.
Yeah, I think it's very clear. Well, I don't know for the rest of the people and the audience and the readers as well. Like, this is very good maybe to follow up the conversation with them, because when we are doing workshops, like, it's too much information, it's like transformative information. We are seeing always, like, the people are coming back later in the month when they process and they can change how they see. So I think they will happen this, Celia. Always some months later they are coming back to us.
Yes.
And with more questions, you were right. I mean, I know. We know what is happening. I think this is the point. I think, like, these first conversations are very important to kick off the transformation. This understanding of the power of emotional intelligence in innovation and entrepreneurship. I think the book is helping in many ways as well, not so sometimes super direct. This is here, the emotions you need here and there. Sometimes it's in the back end, taking care of all the emotions to explain the things in a very clear way. So I think this is the part of the book is super interesting. I think we kick off with the emotional intelligence in chapter 4 to have the successful collaboration for innovation. And then they are in every chapter. We are talking about the emotions and how to manage and how to understand in this situation and perspective. So the book now is in pre-order in Amazon, but as well in our website in shopcollabwith.co. And I think if you pre-order from our website, you have all these canvases in PDF in a very nice format. And this is included the emotional intelligence canvas, like all the things we discussed, how to manage emotions in your team, in the entrepreneurship journey. And then there is as well the canvas of collaboration canvas. And I think we have for emotions as well the entrepreneurship canvas, so the startup journey canvas as well is available now in PDF if you pre-order. If not, it's inside the book.
Yes. I want to tell you something to add. I think No, it says you are so professional. And I think the professional part of the innovation, no, is you are a professional, you know, you have the knowledge, you have the content, and you know what happens. And I think this is the emotional intelligence don't supply the people who knows innovation. Is only the how to communicate and how to make the product better. But the point is, yeah, to be professional is to know that you know what are you talking about, no? And the point is that you are more calm, and then you are more in the sense I'm receiving the message and I try to understand what you want. I think you are really a huge professional, and I always been surprised, how knowledge you know. And I think this is the point of also innovation, to know
in the
what
book
you know.
as well.
Yes.
And as well, emotional intelligence is to set the next dimension of yourself, and helping as well in the part of leadership. I think this is, well, that's how we kick off at the end, Celia. When we had this conversation, and I said to you, I don't know what I am doing, but I am doing something different from others. What is this difference?
Yes.
And then it's when you came with, this is emotional intelligence, Jara. Okay. And then it's when we kick off and say, okay, then how to structure this in a methodology. And very easy to understand, like others, they can apply this. I mean, it's not only to explain, okay, how to be emotional intelligence, and that's all, but in the case of innovation and entrepreneurship and collaboration, is how to embed it, how to use it in these specific cases and scenarios. And we had so much fun, Celia.
Yes. And
analyzing
you are
all the
learning
cases
every day. Yeah, and I think we are learning every day because everybody is taking things in a different way, because we have different thoughts, different styles of how we perceive the things, and this is always a huge thing, and we are growing up every day. I think this is nice, because also you allow that something come inside you, and then you can grow up. Otherwise.
Yeah, well, that's growing up every day with everything is happening.
Every time a surprise.
Yeah, we don't nothing. We are learning
every day.
More things every day. Full.
Yes. I think this is the point. And also at the end is a healthy for your work-life balance, because you are not so burnt out. You try, instead pour out or the burnout. You are here and now, and you can do the things in the way.
I think that's a very good. It's not in the normal now for the question, but this is a point is coming up sometimes. Like, I am very good and happy at work, or how they can deal with, in theory, with all the emotions at work, in the sense of entrepreneurship, innovation, collaboration. But then when they are at home, they are very aggressive to the family. So this is, I think, to understand really deeply emotional intelligence can help as well to manage the emotions when you are at home, and to understand. I think, how do you explain this kind of cases?
When you are, the point is, this is a story. One thing is your own, when you are in the frustration, or you detect that you are frustrated, you are in stress, you are you know yourself. But the point is, I need to manage it in my way. If I'm home and ruminating on why, this is something I need to deal with me. But the point is nothing about emotional intelligence. It's about it's why I'm taking the things in this position, why I'm upset. I need to work is about emotional intelligence, because I need to cope with, but it's not about the sense of mood meter. It's not about the mood situation. It's about how I feel deeply, how I feel in this position, why these thoughts are killing me, why I feel insecure. But this is something I need to do with myself at home.
Yeah. And this is going to the psychologist now.
Yes, a psychologist or the coach. But the point is about the emotional intelligence is when I'm so angry, no? And we are working together, you are in front of me, and then you don't feel comfortable with me, and we need to talk about something. This is the point. I need to change my mood. Or you can say, hey, Celia, you today are not so nice, no? And the point is, okay, I can do this, but it's my responsibility to change the mood and to adequate to the situation. If, for example, I'm coming here and someone is doing something negative, I need to be angry and say, hey, this is the point. I don't need to put my anger out. I need to tell them in the right position and the right mood, say, I'm not agree, do this, or I don't like this. Why? No, the point is not always so nice. The point is this is a situation, I need to solve this, and this is the mood, the adequate mood. Then let go.
Yeah, to have this peaceful mind.
Yes. Because the worry, the rumination is more about your anger. No, rumination is anger. When
like you are still,
obsessive,
even if you are saying, okay, that's fine, you have this anger, like you are faking it somehow. No.
Yeah. But this no one is guilty. This is your story. You need to solve this. And this is the other thing is the mood that we are trying. No, we try to communicate, innovate, and we are working together. Teamwork has to be in the position, but personal. This is something you need to learn with yourself.
Very good. So thank you very much for this conversation, Celia, and for sharing all your knowledge with us today. Yeah.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And reminder, the pre-order. So the book will be available 2nd of August, but now we have the option of pre-order via Amazon. So in the second you have at home, or you pre-order in our store, and you get then all the PDF of the canvases in a very nice format. I think we have here how it's super cool, and because inside the book is not so cool, but here in this kind of format, very nice, like you can work already and print out and use the canvases right away. So thank you.
Thank you, Jara.
Thank you, Celia.
It was a pleasure to do the book with you, to help a little bit in your book, and I think it's very interesting. Yeah. I recommend it. Really, 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 yes.
Yeah, yes. Thank you, Celia. Bye.
Bye.